Hello everyone, it's Foul Play here. Welcome to match number 5 of this modern league. We're versing Penips and we lost the dice roll. We're going to be on the draw. Guess we got a decent looking 7 here, but anything like super unfair we're going to be pretty dead to. Just bring this one in tapped, pass the turn. Hopefully we'll resolve our Stalker next turn. Looks like maybe my opponent's holding up Path to Exile or something. Thalia. Alright, and we draw a Staggering Insight. Well, we get our creature down, and we're really happy to do that. So next turn we've got an unblockable creature that can start drawing us cards. And opponent gets out the Stoneforge Mystic now. Batterskull. It's most mana efficient for us to play the Staggering Insight here. All our spells are going to cost 1 more to cast because of Thalia. The point where this is bad is if my opponent removes my only lifelink aura from hand with like a Skyclave Apparition. Looks like their plan is to cheat the Batterskull into play this turn. We draw the Arcane Flight. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get Curious Obsession down. I think we throw down this Hyena Umbra as well. And then we'll attack for 4, gain 4 life, draw 2 cards. Alright, and surprisingly enough, I think this is the first time in this league where our deck's actually done what it's supposed to be doing, which is attack, draw cards, generate your board state. So it's been an interesting league, honestly. I don't remember the last time I had so much variance in my deck. Anyway, opponent's down to 4, we're on 19. I guess he can gain some life now from this Germ token. I shouldn't just jump through the turn because there are these forced negations here that can counter a Thoughtseize, potentially. It's interesting he's paused on this. I'm not sure if we want to put the next... If we put one more aura to the board, we've got them on a 2-turn clock. So that has to be the right line, right? They shouldn't have, like, main deck Blessed Alliance. If they do, they can't cast it. Because the Thalia makes it cost 3 mana instead of 2. So for sacrifice effects, we should be okay here. Alright, and we'll just go ahead and play out this Gladecover Scout as a chump blocker and pass the turn. It's not true that we have our opponent dead next turn because obviously this Germ token will gain them 4 life. They've put sort of Fire and Ice into play here. They can give protection from blue. I mean, I'm just going to block this so that they don't get the card draw, right? Maybe I take it. And then I can block this. No, I can't because it's got pro blue. If I draw Hyena Umbra, I can block it with the Scout next turn and kill it. Alright, let's take the damage. We should have enough to kill white anyway, and we're on 17, so not at risk of dying. Opponent can draw a card. Maybe they can hit their land drop finally. Alright, they missed their land drop still, discarding a Thalia to hand size. We do go ahead and draw the beautiful Daybreak Coronet, so that's going to be game. Alright, Stalker OP. There is no chump blocking the Invisible Stalker. You cannot do that, opponent. Giver of Runes never looks so bad. Alright, so opponents almost one of these decks? Honestly, I think maybe Force Negation comes out, the Ley Lines come in. Both protect us from turn 1 discard spell, but then Leyline of Sanctity will protect us from sacrifice effects after that. I don't think my opponent's going to have too much more than that. Lurrus is currently in the graveyard. I think it stays there. I don't think we want to bring it into play, into our deck. Could trade out a Staggering Insight for it. Might not be too bad, actually. All right, let's bring it in. I'll actually remove a Windswept Heath here. Remove a fetch land, lead an Arbiter, probably in their deck, right? Alright, and we have protection from Thoughtseize, so this seems good. And we have a, you know, a keepable hand with protection from Thoughtseize. Let's get that Leyline out there. Opponent with the turn 1 Field of Ruin and nothing else? I guess this isn't too bad. We can play Arcane Flight plus Ethereal Armor, attack for 5 next turn. I thought I wasn't going to be able to utilize the green/blue mana on the breeding pool, but fortunately I can because of Arcane Flight. Opponent with the Thalia here, sure. We draw another Arcane Flight. All right, well, let's run out this Arcane Flight. By running out like the slightly worse aura first, we are protecting ourselves a little bit from a Skyclave Apparition destroying us on curve. They can still do it here, and then it'll potentially stop a little bit of damage. All right, he plays this one. Sure. Rancor seems good. That's going to have to be for next turn, though. So we're going to attack for 5 this turn. We draw our 1 of Rancor for next turn. We should be able to race this pretty nicely from here. Skyclave Apparition could cause some issues for us, but hopefully not. Opponent attacking for 4. Alright, we're still winning this race. 12v12. But we can apply more pressure than them. Flicker Wisp, sure. I guess they can bring up their chump blocker now. They do it for their lands. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Has my opponent got Blessed Alliance now? They can't target us if they do. So I think we're pretty safe just unloading onto the field. Opponent can block 1 damage here. We'll trample the other 7. Okay, they just take it all. What's he doing? Just sacking the Silent Clearing, okay. I thought he was interacting with Leyline somehow, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, an opponent concedes. I'd like to think this is a bit of a rare victory. Our opponent didn't have the Skyclave Apparition to interact with us. They didn't have the Giver of Runes to give their creatures protection to chump block us out. Obviously, Invisible Stalker was really good game 1. And then game 2, we just got lucky with flying and trample a little bit here. And with our opponent keeping a little bit of a suboptimal hand that really, really needed the Thalia. Like, it was strongly around like Thalia generating them the tempo, but we had enough mana that that wasn't the case. Yep, so that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think down below. If you're new, be sure to subscribe for daily content, help support the channel. And yep, have a great day, guys. See you next time. Cheers.